Rajan, I've got a question for you. What is the relationship between yoga and wellness?
Wellness. Wellness is opposite word to illness. So, wellness and relationship of yoga. Yoga is the only one system which acts on the body and mind and on the life force, spirituality. This is the only one system available which takes care of all the three, because human beings are a combination of all these three factors. And in yoga, by asanas and breathing practice, the body gets connected to the mind. In the beginning, we use the body as the medium. Then body gets connected to mind, and mind has a role on the body. It's two-way. Body acts on the mind and mind takes over. It's body joining the mind and mind joining the body ultimately. Then body and mind, both of them join together to the spirituality. So this is a total holistic way, and that is how yoga and wellness are interconnected, interrelated.
So this is the holistic approach that you are talking
approach.
about. And you are preaching and you are teaching yoga from a long time, I believe.
I am convinced about the yoga. I used it on myself because of my problems which came over 30 years ago. And by learning yoga, it was a necessity for me to learn yoga. I liked lifestyle modification. And yoga helped me in achieving my lifestyle modification. It gave the body strength and mental strength, and it took me to the spiritual awareness.
So that's an excellent way to keep yourself fit. Can say cholesterol or arthritis be reduced or can be fully cured with yoga?
See, curing. You cannot cure death. A man is walking towards his old age. But till his end, he should lead a happy life, useful life, peaceful life, peaceful life. For that, yoga definitely helps. And yoga, the effect of yoga on joints, because in asana, that is posture, you have to bend your knees, stretch your knees, and these things, along with the awareness in yoga, whenever you are moving any part of the body, you got to be aware. That is where you get an awareness, and there are activities in the nadis and the prana. Yoga talks about the energy, which is prana, and you are applying energy in the astral bodies called nadis, which are not gross, they are subtle. So energy is passed to the joint and it heals the joint and delays the degeneration. Yoga can delay the degeneration. So joint diseases are degenerative diseases, and this can be delayed. And if you really see, yoga practitioners do not suffer from joint pain.
What about if somebody is already having arthritis at the age of 50 or 55 and she or he is taking some medicine and they're going through the pain, so can they be relieved or the pain can be reduced?
Pain can be definitely reduced, and in some cases pain can be totally overcome. Because what is pain? Pain is a perception in your thalamus, and the pain goes through your spinal tract to your thalamus, and thalamus says it's a pain. Pain is not there in your joint. Pain is a perception conceived by your thalamus. And yoga has an effect on the thalamus, hypothalamus. So the threshold of pain goes up. And even the joints are rejuvenated. As I told you earlier, it can delay the degeneration. And what you get at the age of 50, you can postpone to 80.
Okay.
Get the point?
Yeah. I've heard that you have recently joined or become active in DXN. How do you connect yoga with DXN product?
It's a wonderful question, because DXN promotes traditional medicine, and the Chinese medicine traditionally seen, and they become a part of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a life science. So they use all the traditional herbs and shrubs, because God has created the plants and the herbs and the shrubs in the area where you are born. For all the disease, what do you get? This awareness was traditionally being followed. So DXN is promoting the traditional drugs, and yoga also is a tradition. And yoga and Ayurveda go together. They're more than 3,000 years old. They are actually cousins. So how can you separate the cousins? And yoga and Ayurveda go hand in glove.
So you see that the people who are using DXN product, if they combine it with yoga, the result will be faster.
Absolutely, because as as we see in some places when the people talk about the symbiotic effect, 1 plus 1, I always say when 1 plus 1, which is symbiotic, helping each other, will become 3, not 2.
All right.
So DXN and yoga, the result will be, it's a cumulative, added benefit.
So the marriage of yoga with DXN is a perfect marriage.
Yeah, beautiful marriage. There won't be any divorce. There will be harmony, and they will have many children, and they will create a big society, wonderful society.
Thank you very much, doctor. Thanks a lot.